Hey everyone, Amy back. I'm going to do a very short video. As we were getting ready to hop in the car, we ran into a construction worker over by the site where we took you the last tracking, and we were asking everybody if they had seen Hakeem and showing them photos. And one of the construction workers said he saw him a couple of days ago roaming. He didn't think anything of it in where he lives, where we've had a lot of sighting on Andrews and 10th, 11th too. 11th was the sighting, but he said that he saw Hakeem, which he believes is Hakeem after I showed him the photo, a couple days ago roaming on Andrews and 10th. He saw 10th.
And that's where we actually were.
And that's where Jamie has been tracking with her dogs around and around, which is 10th and that area. So we are now back right here. So here's the train tracks. Let's see what he sees. It's a cat. Let's see. Like I said, there was a possible sighting a couple of days ago from a construction worker who lives over here, and said he believes he saw Hakeem roaming exactly where the dogs have been picking up scent. So we're out here now to see where they take us, basically. And there are pictures, posters up. Have you guys seen a little white dog roaming around here at all? Last 2 weeks? No, little white dog? Thank you. And his photos are right there. Huh? So we on 10th right now. His posters are, that's one of his posters hanging. He's quick. Okay, I am having deja vu. Jamie, weren't we down here? You and I? We were here. He took us down here before. I don't know if it was him. I think it was Fletcher.
Yeah,
It was Fletcher.
the same stuff.
The good thing is Jamie keeps track of every step, so she's mapping all this out. And they did this. It's the same area they're picking up scent, which he could easily. And then there's sightings, which just confirms that he's roaming. Remember, you know, Hakeem was living on Sistrunk, and the owner stated he would get out all the time. He'd be gone for hours and then come back home. No, you're fine. So, you know, he's used to roaming. It's just this is not his neighborhood that he's familiar with. So, but it would make sense. It's the same area. It's the same area. He stopped, right?
He's working it out.
Okay. His bees.
This feels like a small blender. He's not coming back to me, so he's not telling me there's no scent. He's
Right.
working it out.
Not giving up, guys. Especially when we have people telling us they saw him, or they believe they saw him, a little white dog running or weaving in and out in the same exact location, same street that we're getting sent.
Look at that. Yeah, it's backwards paper.
I'm not so sure that somebody has Hakeem.
So,
I think he's roaming.
Yeah.
I know nobody wants to believe it, and you can't understand how a dog can survive for 2 weeks out on the streets. But Jamie, we were just talking. There's been many cases where the dogs have been out much, much longer, and they are recovered. I don't want to get in your way. So.
Which way? Come on.
Again, there was a sighting. The construction worker said that he believes he saw him. I showed him the photo. He lives right on the street near where he saw the dog. He lives there. He said, you know, I didn't think anything of it. And that's what happens when you ask people questions. It starts to come back to them. So, you know, if everybody, and I get it, myself and my team members included, you know, they're like, he's got to be in someone's house, or God forbid, he's got to be deceased, or, you know, if we just basically all stopped looking, and he is truly out there. There's a poopy, I don't know if it's fresh, but, could be any dog, but, if we just stop looking, we're not going to help Hakeem if he's truly still out here and confused. And again, he's used to being a street dog. He lived in an area where you saw us drive you around there. He was out all the time. He was matted every inch. He was to the skin, thick mats. Couldn't even feel his body. And the owner stated he used to get out and he'd run the streets for hours and come back. So these dogs are street smart. For anybody that's saying, well, how do you survive without food? There's a lot of ways they get food, truthfully. First of all, there's a lot of bowls of cat food. A lot of people in neighborhoods put out bowls and bowls of cat food. People throw away bags of, look at Jade and her puppies. We rescued them. She was dragging bags from Kentucky Fried Chicken, and she was feeding herself with leftovers. into the woods. So animals are amazing what they do to survive. What? Yeah. Lots of food that people are putting out for the cats. Cats right there. Anything's possible. Do we have signs over here? Can't see. I haven't seen any. Oh, there's some right there. I see it right there across the street.
On the other side.
Yeah.
Come here, kid. But anybody who's here has to go that way. Get out, so.
Yeah.
But it's that side we need to cover. Here.
Well, guys, I'm gonna see what happens one more time. The little scent. I'm running on low battery, so if I lose you, you'll know why. Trust me, I'm looking through every backyard, listening for barking, asking every person that we see. We've knocked on doors, shown them the posters. We've tried getting him on the news. It's not a newsworthy story, apparently. It's no big deal because there are countless animals that are missing. I wish a news station would pick it up. Just feature him so that maybe more people could see the poster. I'm checking all the shelters. We did Paw Boost next door. Honestly, can't think of anything else that we could do. At least the sun's went down. It's nice and cool. It feels good. Nice breeze. Feel good, Gable? You like that, huh? And here are signs over here. We have signs. Unbelievable. That's 11th where the first sighting was. Where we got the very first sighting was on 11th Street. When it first happened. And the dogs keep pulling us back. 11th and 10th. So this is Southwest 4th Ave and 11th Street. We've been down here a million times. That's where the sighting was. This is post. What? Right up there. And I remember being over here and talking to these people. Remember the guy that came out and he said, I have a Shih Tzu? That was right here. That was at the very beginning of our search. So he could just be kind of staying in the same area, just roaming. And then, you know, we get discouraged when there's no sightings. But then today, there you go. We have another sighting. And exactly where he's been seen. and where we've tracked, and the dogs are picking up the scent. It cannot be a coincidence. I'm sorry, it can't be. It's not, right? They're trained. No, I don't mean about the dogs. I just mean in general. I know the dogs know what they're doing. That's right. She's right. See, we do a lot of talking and bouncing things off each other, because every time one of us kind of gives up, or our mind takes us someplace where we don't want to go, the other one brings us back in check. And the facts are the facts. These are tracking dogs. They're picking up the scent continuously, the same streets, the same scent, and then you've got the sightings. So there's just no coincidence. It's just because so many people are saying, oh, he can't be out there. Oh, he's got to be dead. Oh, somebody stole him. Oh, he's in someone's house. No, 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 no. None of you know that. That's all just an opinion. You're speculating. That's not a fact. He could be anywhere. And we're going to keep looking. That's it. We're good. Yeah, more signs up. Guys, we definitely could use donations. It's costly. We have to call in the signs. We have to get them laminated. The stakes. If anybody could make a donation, anything, please. It helps us out. And we want to continue our search for Hakeem. We'll keep you posted. Yes, PayPal would be great. Our PayPal's on the page. And thank you. Southwest 4th and 10th, yes.